Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of TerraTech. And on tonight's episode, we are going to be continuing where we left off. Now, for those of you who may have missed the last episode, you guys missed out on some amazing, adventures out here in the R&D. Now, we did build off a little tiny tank. I mean, he wasn't too big. We could have definitely gone bigger, I think, with that. And we will at some point build this mammoth-sized tank. And we went out there, we tested out the targets, which we didn't even know were out here. And then we tested out some of the live firing targets. You can kind of see them as a blur way out there in the distance, and they actually fire back. They got shields, they got repair bubbles on. It's the whole 9 yards on that one. On this one, I think we're going to do something a little different. We're going to try our hand at our flying bots over here. Now, I am just fresh back from my trip. My brother did have a little baby, so I got a new niece in the family. So this is a little late. I definitely understand that, guys. I do apologize. I thought I had recorded enough for the trip and ended up recording one less than I thought I did. So yeah, we're kind of playing catch up tonight. I do apologize if this comes out too late tonight for most of you to watch, or if it just is just going to be too late, period, and most of you are going to have to watch it tomorrow. But yeah, it's we're going to do a flying helicopter. Now, I could not stop thinking about this type of design while I was gone, because it just kind of opens up so many different doorways here. Now, I am going to throw some wings on here. I don't know how far apart they need to be spaced just yet, so I'm going to try to space them as far apart as I think I might want. Now, what I gather off of these wings is they're not really there for lift. What they are there for is to carry the stuff that you have on you, the weapons, things of that sort. That's what these things will attach to. And I do want all sorts of weird and crazy weapons on here. The one downside is I don't know if the weapons in the front will block the ones in the back if they're missiles. And the missiles do pop off a little bit and then kind of go on their own way. They'll come down and then shoot off, and if there's enough room underneath them, they won't hit the ground and be wasted. But I don't know if we're going to be able to figure that out, or if it's going to take a little bit of tweaking, or what's going to go on there. Let's see. No, I don't really like the way that looks. I mean, aesthetics is part of the game, and you want to find something that kind of screams to you as, kind of cool looking, and that's definitely not it. So, let's see. What if we round off the front right here, kind of give it that little look? Actually, we could do that on both sides here. That's starting to come together. I actually kind of like that. What about this? Will that fit on there? No, well, maybe if I flip it around, that might be a little bit better looking. Again, just for pure aesthetics, not my favorite. What about cabs? Maybe I can throw on... No, we want that right where it was. No, it doesn't seem to want to go back on that way. All right, so let's take that off. I know we already have a cab on here, which makes this even better because now it's just there for looks. If the cab is destroyed, my bot does not go flying apart into little pieces because the other cab is here in the back. Now, is there any benefit to having this cab? I don't know on that one. I've never really figured out any benefit to having any of the other cabs that you don't automatically start with, other than the fact that they kind of take on the proportions and the characteristics of those blocks. If you're playing with a Venture, it's a lot lighter weight, it seems to move around a little bit better, and it's kind of made for that. Same thing with the Geocore cab. That one is just bigger, it can take more pounding before it's destroyed, but is there any other benefit to that? Do the weapons work better? I don't think the answer is yes on that one, so probably don't need to worry about that. Now, wheels. Do we want wheels on this? If this is just going to be helicopter, we don't necessarily have to have wheels, and the less weight we have on this, the better off we're going to be. So I think we're going to worry about that later. What we're going to worry about now is trying to add on the helicopter pieces that are over here, and I want something kind of fancy. May have to go with just a regular block or something like that. Although I kind of like the way these look. If I could put them in a certain way, maybe like a triangle or something. I don't know. I do kind of like that though. Let me throw in a one block, kind of cover that up. It doesn't really cover it up that well either. Look at that. That's a very, very thin one block. Two block probably would do it. Large bracket. Okay, so let's take these off. Let's move this back one. Let's take that off all the way. We'll put in a one block, or a two block. Yeah, see, there it goes. Covered it up a little bit better. You can still kind of see underneath it. But overall, unless you're really paying attention, you probably won't be able to notice that. And because we already have a cab on the front, I could technically move that a little bit further down if we decide to put another layer down there. And that might be something we do. So let's see, should we go up a little further with this? And how far do we want to go? How far do we really need to go? Because these things right here will be kind of interesting to move around. I think maybe like that would give me that hover ability, and it looks kind of cool, actually. Now that I'm looking at it, I think that fits in really, really well. Not overkill, not too much, and not too little. Now, I do need to go with these big ones. How about one in the back? Is that too far back, though? I kind of wanted it a little closer. Yeah, I think that's too far back, guys. So, let's see. Wow, look how freaking huge that is. Look at the block size on this thing, guys. The entire bot that I have, and then some. So, I was kind of thinking maybe putting a smaller fan in the back here to kind of help with the direction, moving left to right, kind of like real helicopters do. They got that little thing that goes off in the back. I don't really see that being the case unless I have a really, 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 really long tail and somehow getting past all this. And then, of course, you have to take into size of the account of how big the small one is, which is not too shabby in its own right. So, yeah, it's a huge freaking tail. So let's go ahead and take these off. I'm not really digging them now that I'm looking at it. We'll take that off, too, for a second. And we'll see right here. Do I have a better block than? There has to be something better, right? Like that, but it doesn't really look all that great. You know, it just kind of looks like something that's stuck on there. It doesn't really blend in, and I want something that will give me a cool look. No, I don't like that. It does give me the height, though. What if I use, how about this one? Will that one work? No, it won't work, but what if I turn it around and have it facing this way? Then that looks a little bit more intimidating. And then if I put something back here, maybe just a one block. I mean, really, do I need anything more than that? And the answer is probably no. There's going to be plenty of room for weapons and shields and anything else that I want to put on there. So now that I have that on there, and it's almost directly right in the middle of my bot, so it's very well protected. If I really want to, I can start throwing in these little tiny ones and then another big one. I don't know how many layers I should do on that before it starts to look ridiculous, but let's give it a shot here. Let's see if we can actually go airborne. Yeah, we can definitely go airborne. What's the return to checkpoint? There we go. Let's return back over here to checkpoint. It is, let's do, yeah, see, look at that. It's very, very front heavy. Very front heavy. How do I fix that? If I put more blocks in the back, maybe we do need a shield generator and we need some batteries. So let's go ahead and throw that on there. Hawkeye, plum wing. Oh, we might want to use some of those too. Jet engines would be kind of cool. Oh my god, so many different things we could be messing with on that. Let's actually go to the Hawkeye because I kind of want to do this exclusively with these blocks and kind of go that route. Now I am going to put that there. I do want to leave a little bit of space back here for some other stuff such as the batteries, but I think because it doesn't actually have batteries in this corporation, we're going to have to go with something else that does, and I'm not sure if I want to go full Geocore. Geocore would be the biggest batteries. Not necessarily the most efficient, though, if you think about it, guys. I don't even see... Oh, is it further up? There we go. Let's go with a few small ones. Right there. And let's see. We're going to have to charge this up really quick, so let's go ahead and put one of these guys down. Actually, we'll put a couple of them down. We'll go ahead and throw on a giant Geocore charger, because why not? Let's give that some time to charge up. In fact, let's go with a few more. We'll get this all charged up. And I'll even put a battery on here so we can have a little bit extra to charge up. So when I do finally come back over here and I'm, you know, doing whatever I'm doing, I don't need to wait. Because we don't really need to in here. Money's not an object. Okay, so everything is filled up back to full. I don't have to worry about anything being destroyed. Let's go ahead and try out our... That's a little bit better. A little bit better. Not much, but okay, so there we go. So if I go back. No. No, that's not working. That's still way, way... Oh my god, we're gonna flip. No, no build mode? No build mode. Okay, we got that. Let's go back to checkpoint. Okay, so what am I doing wrong? What if I remove one of the rotors? I don't even know if I need that many rotors on here to lift this thing up. I still have to put weapons on here, though. That's what I'm kind of... Oh, no. You think it's the fans that are throwing me off? Because I have the... They're not really in the center of my bot. Having not built a whole lot of aerial vehicles, this... Something like this could just be the factor in there. Let's try it without it. No, it's still going to the front, and I can't quite bring it back, no matter what button I push. I can fight it. I definitely can fight it, but I can't stop it. So I need some sort of maneuvering thrusters. Let's go ahead and put these back on here. I think I have an idea that we can throw on here. Might help out just a tiny bit. Now, there are maneuvering thrusters in the game already, and some of them are really, really good. Now, I think they're down here under flight blocks, yeah. Let's take a look at what you guys got. Are they not in the game anymore? There they are. GSO horn steering hovers. Is that what it is? Is that what the name of it was? I don't think that was. Unless they changed the way they look, and I think they might have. Yeah, I think they might have changed the way those look. Okay, well, we'll use those. I mean, they're going to do the same purpose. Now, the key with these is making sure that they are facing the right way. Now, I need it to be able to go front and back and left and right, so that's going to go front. It's going to be able to push me away from the front, which is what I want. It's also going to be able to push me to the left. This one's going to be able to push me to the right and back. So those two are actually fine. I might just put down a couple more in the same direction in reverse, actually. So let me go ahead and change the direction on these. Is that right? Nope. Keep going. One more. I can't really quite see it. When you haven't put it down before, it's a little transparent. I do like it a lot more when you've actually planted it down. Okay, so there we go. Let's go ahead and grab... if I can, it's kind of... that propeller, man, it is huge. It is just... It gets in the way. No. There we go. And let's move this one over here. Yes, that is absolutely perfect. And now it should work a little bit better. So let's give that a try. Let's back it up. Come on, you guys can do it. You can see it fighting it. You can see it fighting it, but not enough. It is slowing us down from getting up there. Yeah, we did get a little further. Oh, look at that. We even flipped it a couple times. Still not enough thrust going forwards. We could have put a booster. Could have put a booster, but that's like a half measure. Maybe just make it longer. Maybe just put a few more blocks back here and see if that works. Again, guys, I am doing this from no experience on planes, or very little of it. So if you know a better method than this, and there probably are tons of them out there, definitely leave those comments down below. But I think it's going to come down to us just giving it a shot and seeing what we could do. Now, if that doesn't do anything, I don't know what will. That's a lot of weight. Yeah, too much weight already. Okay, so let's take that block down. I don't want to take one block at a time. Nope, still a lot of weight back there. Let's go ahead and take these 2 blocks down. How about you? Still a little bit too much. Okay, well, how about one more? And we need to go back to checkpoint. Try it from a... Oh, there we go. Forward. Can we go forward? No, you don't want to go forward. I have no control over going forwards or back, and I think I know why. Oh, we were about to crash into that. I need to add some turbines to this. Let's see, flight blocks. Do we have any turbines? We should. Where are they at? Right there. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and put one there. And we'll put another one on this side. It may make the back a little bit too heavy, so I may kind of have to move them around. I don't know if these will work as well for turbines or not. They definitely look the part. Come on, go forward. Oh, you are horrible. That did not work out for us. Are they on backwards? I think they're on right. Let me go ahead and flip these around just to see if that works any better. I always get these things confused, by the way, whether which one is supposed to be the front and which one is supposed to be the back. That didn't seem to make any difference whatsoever. You guys suck so bad. Alright, let's see if we can do something better than this. What if I put props, a propeller on here? And I think somebody else said on the comments, they ran into the same issue. There's really no, you know, thrusting, you know, capability on these things. That it's just kind of, you have to make do with what you got. What if I put a block on that? Can I attach a propeller to it? It would still look a little weird, and we definitely would have to put down some wheels on that, but could be something we try. How about that? That does look like it gives me room. And we'll put the propeller on there. And I should have done the other side while I had it. Where are the blocks? Right there. You know what? It's going to block the weapons. Like, there's no chance a weapon is getting through that unless it's a miss. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Hopefully, we'll figure out another method. I just kind of want to see if this even works. Because if it doesn't, I don't know what else to do. Let's try, guys. Let's go into build mode. No, go forward, go forward. You are not, you know, yeah. You're just not helping me out, guys. Just not helping me out. Okay, let's put some wheels on this. Wheels might be a good thing, you know. It's gonna help out. I kind of wanted to keep it flat, keep it very beastly, and it's not really going down that route, but, you know, could be still good. We'll give it a shot. We'll wish for the best, hope for the best. You know, I think this one was just straight out, wasn't it? And this one is the one that was at a curve, at an angle, that I kind of liked a little bit better, if I can get it in there. Is it on there? No. No, it is not. Alright, let's see. Up. That one did not attach either. Okay, so they're all down now. Let's go ahead and move them. Come on, guys. You know you want to... I did this before, and it attached just fine. I wonder if I had it attached to something special. There we go. Okay, so that one is not facing the right way, but at least it is touching the top piece how I want it. Actually, you know, I don't mind it going that route. I don't mind that at all. It actually kind of looks a little cool. This one, however, I want facing the front, like that. Actually, it might have to go up a little bit more, but I don't want it to go too close. Alright, let's back this sucker up. Woo, yeah. Okay, come on, come on. No, 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 no. Don't go back, don't go back. I just can't win. Just cannot win, guys. Build mode. Let's remove one of these batteries. We'll put that there, and we'll give it another shot. Come on, go forward, go forward, go forward. Still going back. So close, guys, so close. Alright, we'll take some of these blocks off. Now, if you do not go forward, oh, yeah, there you go. There you go. Oh, yes, look at that. Perfect balance. Can I go forward a little bit? Not really. I still can't quite control it going down, but I can back it up to the right. Let's see, can we go right? Kinda? Not really. Go forward, go forward, go forward. Even it out, even it out, even it out. You can do it. You can do... there we go. No, still not quite leveling out. Now, there is a device in the game that I should be able to put into it to get it to help with that. And I might try throwing that on there. It does make it a little bit easier to get around. All right, let's zap back to the beginning place. I kind of want to take these propellers off because they don't really seem to be doing me all that great. Let's leave them here for now. If we need to put them back on, we definitely will. But let's give it a shot. Back it up, back it up. No. Ah, look at that. Yeah. The propellers were doing quite a bit. Yep. They were keeping me from nosediving, apparently. Ah, come on. Let me go back over there and grab them. Jeez, this is growing pains right here. This is trying to figure something out that you've never done before. It's one of the reasons I love playing this game. After all this time that I've been playing, I still don't know so much about it, and that's amazing that they can keep coming out with new and great things. Okay, so that is in there just fine. Let's go into build mode. We need to come up with a better way to put those on without getting in the way of these things. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, and then it hits that. So that's 3. I was thinking if I put it up here on the top, maybe I could have propellers there. I guess they don't technically need to be in the front, though, do they? They could be in... they probably do need to be in the front, though, for them to work properly. They just look so hideous. I really don't like the way those things look on this bot. I mean, you know, ideally on another bot it would look just fine, but not here. What about... It's a rotor fan. Will it work the same way? Let's give it a shot. At the very least, it'll look cool, I'm hoping. Let's change it up. There we go. Is that facing the right way? I have no idea. We're about to find out. No, it is not. These actually have arrows on them. It's the arrow is the direction the air is going to be blown, right? So these are going to be blowing air up. So they're not actually doing anything for me. Let's blow the air down. And of course now I'm doing two things that are changing and going to completely, you know, bypass everything that I'm... You know, I guess those are facing the right way. I do want the air flowing backwards. So let's give it a shot. Hopefully it all works. Something's getting damaged just doing what it's doing. I'm not getting the airlift that I was getting before. I wonder why. I mean, these in the front... So did I have this facing the right way? Let's go ahead and change those back up again. Let's put those back facing upwards. And now if we get the lift, we know exactly how this is supposed to work. Yep, we definitely getting lift, and we're going the wrong way. All right, let's fix this up. So air is pushing up. Okay, well, we want air pushing back. That should be right. It should be right. No, 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 no. Too much, too much. Still nosediving. All right, let's go ahead and change the direction of these things and see if it makes any difference whatsoever. I don't think it will. If anything, it would probably make things worse here. But it's always worth a shot. Kind of don't want to go in this direction yet. There's enemies over here. Let's go back. Let's go back to checkpoint. That way I don't have to worry about getting owned by some tower out there that I'm definitely not prepared for. Back it up, back it up, back it up. Kind of. It's working a little bit, but not enough. Not enough. Not as much as those propellers were. Back, 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 back. You could do it. You could do it. No, you can't. No, you can't. You are not good enough, guy. Not even close. Should I... Man, I kind of want to even just put the propellers back on, but I really, really don't want to. Like, there's a piece of me that's like, don't do it. I can hide these things. Like, these things I'm not worried about. These steering horns. Those things can be put underneath the bot and kind of out of the way, hidden a little bit. If I could throw the propellers on there hidden as well, I think I'd do that. Let's see, what about... We gotta have something else in here that can give me that momentum. I know there's that other block that I was telling you guys back. In fact, let's put that in there, and let's find that other block so I can at least throw that on there and see if that does even remotely a little bit better for me. Where is it at? No, it's not that one. I forgot what it's called. I think I recognize it if I see it, though. It's a weird shaped one that you probably have never used. Unless you do a lot of flying. Remote charger, repairable shield, venture battery. That's not it. Where are you at, my little friend? It was a experimental block for a very, very long time, and I think they finally put it in. Yeah, there we go. Venture gyro stabilizer. So let's put that on our bot. I'm going to put it underneath, but I'm going to stick it right there for now. We don't really need one of these speedometers, so we're going to forget that. I do want to put it right in the middle of my bot just for the stabilizing factor right there. Okay, let's give this one more go, guys. Go forward, go back, go back, go back. Can you go back? Oh, look at that. That's not too bad. That's actually not too bad at all. It's working pretty good. Now, can I go right? Not really. Can I go left? Little bit. I mean, it's very, very slow on its uptake, and I'm still going forward a little bit. There we go. We're going back a little bit. Okay, so let's cut that off. Let's hover. Can we hover? Can we just hover right where we're at, or do we always have to go forward? We're always going forward, I guess. That's just not going to be something we can cut out. Okay, well, I don't want to always go forward, so let's take these things off, and let's see if we can just go straight up. Back it up, back it up, back it up. No. Now we're going forward at an even faster rate. What if we're going pretty fast, though. 78 miles an hour. Ugh, so heavy in the front. All right, let's gate back. Let's go all the way back to our little bind point over here. And hopefully it will stop freaking out because I am in nothing. I am in nowhere. There we go. I don't know where it teleported me to, some alternate dimension down there, but that is not a place I want to spend any time. I'm still left with how to negate this. I guess what I could do is put a few more of these things on facing in only one direction and see if that helps even at all. And we haven't even gotten to the weapons yet. There's so many weapons I want to put on this thing. Let me get this working so we can experiment with that. Oh, man. Boosters. I could use just regular boosters, but that's only going to last for so long. Maybe put a fuel tank on here, actually. A Hawkeye fuel tank might help out a little bit. Let's put it smack dab underneath. In the back? Yeah, you know, maybe. That might be too much. Might be too much. And it's not really something you want on the bottom of your bot either, because, you know, explosives. Definitely something that could go very, very wrong. Actually, since we're going to put these on, let's go ahead and throw them underneath. There we go, facing forwards. Let's face it forwards. Nah, it's not facing the right way. Let's just put a whole bunch of them down, and I'll move them around in just a second. So if we can do the exact opposite, facing forwards, there we go. Same thing on this side. And the same thing on this side. Okay, let's get these all facing the right way. And there you go. These up here, I'm going to leave for now, but I think I'll take these off if at all possible. Because I don't think we really need them up there. Alright, let's go straight up. Let's go back. Let's go back. Oh, back is not a good idea. How about forwards? Forward? See, if I push the back button, this is what happens. So we are definitely getting some thrust here. Maybe I'm pushing them all the wrong way. And we're going to get owned over here, so we're going back. I think I might have these set up the wrong way. What I might end up having to do is push them in the back instead of the front. I was thinking these are pushing against the front, and that's why I want it that way. But maybe it's reverse. Maybe I have all of that wrong. Let's do this. I'll keep going in there. Yeah, I guess, you know, keep that pattern going. That one going back. And the same thing back here. Now, I did move them further back, hoping that helps with the weight so that I'll have a little bit more power back there. Push back. Back, 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 back. Absolutely nothing is happening. Let's go left or right. So I'm pushing right, and I am going more left. Let's go left. I'm not even actually moving in that way. I'm just kind of tilting my axis in that direction. Pushing back does nothing. Let's go forwards. There we go. There we go. Pushing forward actually. Look how high up I am, guys. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. So I'm going to go ahead and fall. Not all the way. I'm going to turn it on right before we get down there. Look how far up we are. We're still falling. Woo, baby. We are going to get destroyed. All right, turn it on now. You can do it. You can do it. Oh, look at that. Look at that, guys. Nice soft landing. Nice soft. There's a little bit of skid on that one, but you got to admit, that was not too shabby. I actually thought that was pretty well. Okay, so let's look at weapons now that we have the opportunity. Now that we kind of have this figured out, it's working somewhat. We're going to go ahead and throw some weapons on here and completely throw off the entire balance of everything we just did. But it's going to be worth it, I'm hoping. Okay, so the cruiser missiles. Nice. Very, very nice. Definitely want them on your bot, and you want them in a good number because almost nothing can stand up to these suckers when you have enough of them, and that is not facing the right way. So let's go ahead and change that direction. If we can get these to be a little bit more like that, I think. Is that how I want it? Or do I want it further back? I think I might want it further back. If it will go that back. It does not seem to want to do that. It did a minute ago, but now... Yeah, there we go. Okay, so we'll put... Man, that looks so weird. Is there not another grip? There is, right in the middle. Why won't it take the middle one? Huh. It has room, obviously. If it will do the back one and it will do the front one, do the middle one, please. You're gonna troll me, and you're gonna make me do something I really don't want to do for every single one of these, and that's force you to do it, because I will sit here and get my way on these things. I'm sitting here talking to it like an inanimate object, like it has feelings and it's gonna be intimidated. Then I'm gonna sit here and get it to do. Oh, maybe I won't. Because it's like, no, 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 you are not. I'm going to put you backwards. I'm going to, I'm going to make you work for it. And even then, you're not going to get it. There we go. See, I knew it was possible, and I got my way. Now, is it going to work? I don't know. I'm hoping. I really hope with that much effort that I put into that, which is, really not that much effort. But the workaround that I had to do just to get that to work is a little bit on the ridiculous side. Now, let's see if this side is any better. Is that facing the right way? No, that's facing the wrong way. Come on. There we go. Little bit easier now that I know what I'm doing. Let's take these things down. And let's put something up here in the front. Something fun to play with. Now, these secret missiles are always a good party trick. People will enjoy those. They work really well. And they look even more fierce. Like, look at those things. That is amazing looking. Now we need some weapons to fire in the meantime. And of course, it would help if those were actually facing the right way. But that would be smart of us. Like we can't do that, can we? How many? There's one on the front and one on the back. So do we want it on the front one? I guess so. I mean, it doesn't. I don't think it really matters either way. I don't want them sticking out. Is the whole thing. Okay, so we got the Hawkeye autocannon, which I definitely enjoy. The Hawkeye cannon turret, I don't think this is going to be way too heavy. Some of these smaller ones, the burst gun, the shotgun. Let's go with this one. Or not. Or not, maybe. That's interesting. Should we try that? Is that something we can do? Should we have those on there? I guess. Why not? I mean, it's gonna work. Maybe we'll see. How about the repeater rifle? That might be something we can fit on here. We'll do one right there and one right there. Now, I do want those on that one in particular because I want to see if this weapon in the back will shoot past it. I'm pretty sure these other ones will not do it. How about the Hawkeye railgun? That's going to be way too heavy. I bet we're going to have to put up another propeller on the top. So that's going to be pretty heavy for the front. Definitely going to add more weight there, which is the last thing I needed. I need some more weight here in the back. So let's see if we can throw some weapons back here. Maybe facing in the other direction. Yeah, I wouldn't mind having some stuff to shoot behind me, such as this missile, which is now facing the right way. Let's see, can we get it? That's still facing the right way. Come on, there you go. We'll do one there, and we'll do one there. I would kind of like it to be out further, kind of like with the other one, because that will move a little bit more weight in the back, which is where, like I said, I kind of want it to be. No, there we go. All right, well, we'll see how that works out. If it doesn't, we'll have to do the same trick to get those to be a little bit further back. But like I said, I'm trying not to do too much of that because I know how ridiculous that can make it look. Oh my god, this thing is covered with weapons. All right, so before we get too much into it, let's go ahead and hover up if we can. No, we are way too heavy. Okay, I can fix that, guys. We can go with another large, and we'll, before we add the smallest, just see if it can go up. There it goes. All right, back it up, push forward. There we go. We're leveling it out a little bit. Level. You can do it. Not quite. It doesn't level nearly as easy as it was before. Yeah, it just doesn't want to do it. Okay, well, that's actually good, because if I could turn better, and I'm definitely not able to do that either, I would be able to come over here and attack one of these objects. So let's go ahead and put on our missiles. That's kind of cool. Let's give it a second. Can I go up higher? It doesn't seem to want to go up any higher than what I'm at. In fact, we're going straight down. Let's go back. We need to work on this a little. This design is coming along, but it's not there yet, especially as I added so many weapons. What I should have done is add one or two at a time and then see how that worked. Instead, I kind of went a little overboard. Yeah. I think we're going to go ahead and end the episode here, guys. I think you kind of get an idea of where I'm going with this. I will sit here and play around with it for a little bit. Later tonight, though, I am going to shoot another episode for tomorrow, and it's going to be in the regular game. We're going to try to continue with where we're going. We're going to see if we can get the Hawkeye to finally open up. For those of you who don't or didn't want to download the technical version of this game so that you could play with the Hawkeye Corporation, the patch is out. They finally put that out there so you can come into just the regular game and play the Hawkeye. Now, I will eventually try that version out as well. It'd probably be the next season that we do where we come back into that one. But for now, we're going to stay in the technical version. I don't know if you can switch over midstream and go into the same game. We may try that at some point. But as I said before, we stay in the technical version. We'll have access to things a little sooner than most people will, and we can check that stuff out. So I'm really, really looking forward to that. As always, guys, I want to thank you all for watching. I'm AC Gamer, and I will definitely catch you next time. Hey guys, and welcome to the disembodied voice of AC Gamer. We are definitely going to be doing a lot more series in the future, but here are a few of them that you guys might find interesting. Of course, you're more than welcome to check them out. I would love to hear your comments. Again, if you do enjoy these videos, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe. It's definitely the indicator that I use to tell if you guys want to see more videos like that, of that particular game style, of that series in the long run. So when you guys leave comments down, it helps me decide whether we should keep doing it, as well as whether you want to see games like that in the future. And here are a few of them right here. I kind of picked out a few of different genres. We will be doing spotlights for other YouTubers in the future. So if you want to get a little shout out, definitely let me know. If you group with me, chances are you will get a shout out in here eventually. But for now, these are just 4 series that I have that I feel like could use a little bit more attention, and that you guys might actually enjoy as well. Thanks again for watching, guys, and we will definitely catch you all next time.